Hey everybody, we're back at Hoff's Homestead, and today we've got a special guest with us, Eli from Square Foot Studios, who is the architect on this project. What is the plan for this door today?
Well, this door came from the closet just a few steps away, and we're going to reuse it as a headboard. Shannon's got some great design ideas for how to make this really pop.
I want to salvage, I want to reuse, keep down waste. I want to mount it on the wall, and I know this is a heavy door. What do you think, Eli? How can we do that?
Well, we have to cut it down so it fits the bed, and cutting a door down like this is a little tricky because it's a hollow core door. So we can cut it, but then we'll have to refill this edge that's going to be open now.
Well, that sounds pretty easy. I think all we'll have to do is take the hardware off, cut it down, block it, and screw it right to the wall.
That would definitely work. We talked about some other ideas, and one opportunity is to use what's called a French cleat to hang this on the wall. French cleat's a great way to hang something heavy, very stable, but also gives you some room to adjust and to be able to have some flexibility with how it works.
First thing we need to do is take the hinges off.
Okay, there's one.
You guys need any help out here?
We're almost done with this hardware. We're taking this off, but we're gonna cut this door down and we need to figure out how to block this thing up. Like you said, it's a hollow core door.
I've done it before, reusing the existing blocking, if possible. I'll take those.
Oh, look at that, it's not even a big hole. You know, this is probably be pretty easy to patch with some wood filler.
That's a really good point. I was imagining we'd have to do some sort of cover over it or a decorative piece, but we could definitely patch that.
Yeah.
Let's see what Shannon wants to do. Hey Shannon, what do you think?
About what?
This big hole in the door, is that gonna bother you?
Not at all.
All right,
No.
we move forward. We're ready to cut this door down. It needs to be 60 inches. So we're just gonna measure from one end. We'll make a couple different marks here. Then we'll use our trusty truss joist level. Cut that with our saw. I'm gonna set the depth first. We're gonna take this piece of wood that we brought and clamp it down to the door so I can have a nice straight edge that I can ride along and get a perfect straight cut.
We expected this. We knew it was a hollow core door.
We better see what they wanna do.
Yeah, we better get them out here.
Hey Shannon and Eli,
What's up, guys?
we have a question for you. Come take a look.
Oh, hey, looks like a filter.
Yeah, crazy exposed edge here.
My idea that I want to do when I'm DIYing this is at the end, I'm just going to wrap this whole door around like a picture frame.
Perfect.
Yeah, so you won't see this at all.
All right, moving on.
Oh, no.
What?
No, 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 no. Now you get to go dumpster diving. There is no way I'm throwing that away.
All right, Eli, you want to do a French cleat.
The French cleat is a great way to hang things on a wall. It's used in cabinetry all the time. It's great for heavy things, but it actually wasn't developed by the French.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Sir William French developed the French cleat.
I had no
Really?
idea.
No, not at all. But it's typically made out of a nice, solid, stable piece. You don't want to use anything too big. I like to do a 45-degree angle so it has a really solid lock when it goes in. And you can rip one piece right down the middle at your angle so that they correspond perfectly and match when you mount them on the wall. One piece gets screwed to the wall, to studs ideally. And the other piece gets screwed to your object that you're going to hang, and you pop it in place, and you can actually adjust it left to right as much as you need. Easier to get your mounting height just right that way because you're not holding something heavy trying to keep it in place while you're putting it on the wall.
Yeah, that's a good application for this.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're going to set the saw to cut right down the middle. This piece is 5.5 inches, so I'm going to set the saw blade at around 2 3/4. I think that's good enough. And we'll set the angle at 45 degrees and run it through.
Perfect.
Great.
All right.
Get out of the way.
Make it happen, s'il vous plaît.
This is our first opportunity to try out our saw stop, and I am excited. Fire in the hole. Pre-drill all of our holes, screw it to the door frame. We are gonna pre-drill this wood because CVG hemlock is what this is. It is hard and it will crack easily. So we're gonna use this, we're gonna pre-drill all our holes, screw it down to the door, and we'll be ready to roll.
In a situation like this where you don't have that much wood that you can screw into and you need a nice strong connection, pre-drilling actually makes for a stronger connection with the screw.
Shout out to Fasten Master. They gave us these brand new screws that are MVPs. They look awesome. We're gonna try them out.
We're also going to add these little pads at the bottom of the same door This will keep the door level up against the wall. It's 3/4 of an inch at the top, 3/4 of an inch at the bottom.
Let's go hang this door.
Yes.
And not in the way that you would think we're gonna hang this door.
You want to help me carry this door?
Yeah. Of course. We are ready to install the French cleat on this wall. We need to know where you want it in this space. I see a couple electrical outlets.
I want it centered between the outlets. I literally did purposely put those outlets right there.
Okay.
Before they used to be in the baseboard.
Oh, I remember
Remember that? Also, a queen bed is standard, which I measured 28 inches from the floor. Yep, will be at the top of the queen. So that's where I want the bottom of the headboard to hit.
28 inches to the bottom of the headboard. So we'll measure up, we'll center it, and we'll screw it to the wall.
Perfect.
We just need to find some studs, and I'm not talking about Tony. So she wants to be 28 inches to the bottom. So we've got our mark, but we need to figure out where we're gonna mount our actual bottom of our French cleat. So we're gonna put that in our slot, measure up to the bottom, which puts us at 26 1/8. So we're gonna measure from that line up 26 1/8, and that'll give us the bottom of our cleat. We wanna make sure that it angles back towards the wall. 26 1/8. And I'm gonna make a straight line on the wall. The level, there we go. So now we just need to figure out where the studs are, pre-drill. Ooh, this wall is wavy. This is our center line. I think right there. That looks pretty darn level. So I'm not gonna drive this one super tight yet because the wall is a little wavy and we do not want this to follow the curvature of the wall. So we're gonna get some shims, shim behind it, and then tighten it down. I'm gonna use my level to make sure that we're flush. The moment of truth. Let's see what Shannon thinks.
All right, Shannon, we didn't have to do any of the work, but here it is, the finished result. It's really good and strong, but it looks kind of plain.
Yeah, and guess what? This dang rotten peach
I know
color.
you hated this color. What is your vision for this headboard?
So I want to use a lot of the scrap lumber that we've been using through all the projects, and I want to glue it on 3D-like. So think Legos attaching to the green piece, wrap it in some picture frame, paint it a fun gloss color. There you go.
Okay, so instead of Legos, mosaic. Ooh, huh?
Yeah,
it's very French.
Oh, dude.
I think it's gonna look great. We could probably do that in the Weekend Warriors workshop, actually.
Yeah, I'm hoping we can.
Then we'll have a finish to the end of this video, but for today, what we can do, done.
Excellent. That's Redo with Q.
I've got a bunch of wood that I cut up, and I thought we could Lego the door.
We want to know what you're building. Make sure you tell us down below.